That's the cue for Lieutenant Walborn to do the jet fighter equivalent of putting his foot down.
There goes the afterburners.
Mach 0.85, Mach 0.9, Mach 1, Mach 1.03.
And because Mach 1 is the speed of sound, Adam Savage is now supersonic.
Wow, this goes quick. Mach 1.06.
So as they pass directly overhead, they've got the speed they need. But with the test site a speck in the distance, the impact on the ground is distinctly underwhelming.
Was that supersonic?
Yeah.
That was no boom. That was nothing.
And we're slowing down. Back down to Mach 0.98. So cool.
I've heard them louder than that going up.
So far, Supersonic Savage has completed one 8,000 feet sonic boom flyby.
Well, that was 8,000 feet, and it was 1.06 Mach. That was nothing.
But they're not done yet. This time, they're ramping it up by bringing it down.
We are banking into position, getting to 2,000 feet elevation in order to do another supersonic pass.
Sonic boom from 2,000 feet. Well, that's a lot closer than 8,000, so it might do it.
All right, we are accelerating. Mach 1, Mach 1.03. We are headed straight for them. 2,000 feet at Mach 1.07.
It seems so peaceful. Adam flying overhead at the speed of sound, and then...
Wow! That was something.
I call that a bullseye.
It's a classic sonic boom, and a classic illustration of the difference between the speed of light and the speed of sound. You see the supersonic jet fly by in silence, then the sound moving at 761 miles per hour catches up. But the big question is, did it do any actual damage?
Nothing. It's all intact.
So it's a question of how low can you legally go? Like some kind of supersonic limbo dance, the guys bring it down one more
All right,
notch.
here we go. We're commencing the 500-foot run. We're accelerating now. We got to see some broken glass.
Okay, he just came over the horizon. 500 feet.
Mach 1.03. Oh, we are headed straight for them. That doesn't feel like 500 feet. It feels like 50. Mach 1.05. Oh, I can code this right there. This one's for the money.
Oh, no! Wow!
That was loud. Really loud. But despite the powerful ground-level experience, the myth that a sonic boom equals shattered glass is looking busted. Not one single item of glassware was even splintered.
No broken glass. Not looking good at this point.
Not at this geographical point, but a few hundred feet away at base camp, the team make an interesting discovery.
Hey, Pete.
Hey, Jamie.
What do you got?
Well, what happened was on the 500-foot pass, the sonic boom ripped through this trailer, opened up all the cabinets, and came out right here on the skylight and blew it completely off.
Yep, just like a pop top on a soda can.
Little known facts about flying with the Blue Angels, number 32. The lowermost pocket of your flight suit is left unzipped so that you could put your used and sealed air sickness bags right there while you're flying. Want to see more? Log on to discovery.com/Mythbusters, where we've put a director's cut of my entire flight with the Blue Angels for your enjoyment.
Wow!
So our 500-foot pass did not break any glass.
Nothing.
What's going to happen now is I'm going to get in a chase plane and follow Ben as he begins to do lower and lower passes over our test site, also increasing his angle of attack to focus the sonic boom right on ground zero, on our house. I swear, we are incredibly close.
So without a single sign of the mythical glass-shattering result, the team is ramping it up with some fancy flying.
This time we're coming in nose down at about 5 degrees. We think this might focus the boom a little bit more and give us what we want. There they are. Man, that's a rush.
Before Jamie can get in and check the results, Ben blasts by twice more in quick succession. And this time, damage is definitely done.
No window. I can see it from here.
A broken window, but not exactly as per the myth.
Oh, no. It blew the window out of its hole, but it didn't break it.
The 3 rapid-fire, low-altitude supersonic flybys have clearly had an effect.
The flat thickens. That broke the door.
But the jury is still out on whether it will specifically break glass.
Didn't break any of the glass. It knocked it down, though.
And that has got Jamie thinking.
A sonic boom is just a pressure wave. You know, we've created a lot of pressure waves on Mythbusters. We've put out fires with them. We've broken wine glasses. But on the other hand, we've tried to make people poop, and we've tried to blow up cars with them. Those didn't work too well. Sometimes they just don't behave the way you expect, from reflections, from harmonics, from all sorts of subtle details that you only figure out after a lot of experimentation.
And that further experimentation is a set of 5 200-foot passes, which is as low as we can legally go. Lower than anything seen outside the training zone.
These things are coming in so low, we're not going to see them until they're on top of us.
Blowers ready now.
Wow. That's intense.
Copy, Tyson, give us some air. Ready, hit it. 0.3 so. Minus 330.
That kind of wakes you up in the morning. Well, that right there were 5 sonic booms hitting that house and the car and the glassware at 200 feet. I got to go check it out. What the heck? Nothing.
Like the glassware, the car escaped unscathed.
Well, it didn't break it, but it knocked off the rear view mirror.
Well, almost. But over at the house, it's a whole different story.
That's what I'm talking about. That is one broken window. It not only broke it, but it just like shattered every little bit to smithereens. So it can happen. Oh no!
So it is possible to break glass with a sonic boom. But not any old glass from any old sonic boom. The glassware is intact, and it was the warping of the window frame that led to the only breakage. And let's face it, that only happened after the low-altitude passes that just don't happen anywhere but in these restricted training zones.
So Tyson, I've been meaning to ask you. We're out here in the desert. You look like you just came from the laundry with that thing. What do you do if you spill your lunch on it?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm looking at a broken piece of glass here, man. Does that mean the fans are vindicated?
That's the only thing that the sonic boom broke. What about all the other glass that didn't break? There were car windows, there was a table full of this kind of stuff. None of it broke.
Well, I mean, the myth clearly states that any sonic boom will break any glass, and apparently that didn't happen.
And we had to fly the jet in at ridiculously low levels to make this break.
Well, then I think the answer's pretty clear.
It's busted.
Totally busted.